Hey, so I'm creating this video for anyone who wants a little extra help outside of class for doing the Google drawing of the Among Us character. So hopefully you have created your drawing on paper of your Among Us character. If not, pause this, go back to your Google Classroom, click on the Among Us drawing assignment and do that. And this is kind of like the next step. So I showed y'all in class how the SpongeBob character was drawn and then there was an animation made. So we kind of drew the Among Us character on paper, and now we're going to create a digital version of that. So we're going to be using Google Draw and the Curve tool, which is a thing that graphic designers use all the time. So we are going to start with creating a series of shapes. So we're just layering one shape on top of the other, and those shapes come together to make the Among Us character. So as you can see here, I've just had layers of shapes on top of the other, and they're made in order. So first you have the back shape, so it's these main shapes, the backpack and the body, and then you have the highlights over them, and then you have the visor layered on top, and then you have the visor's highlights. And so we're going to be creating in that order so that we can layer on top of each. So to get started, join me, go to your Google Classroom and click on classwork, and then click on Among Us Google Draw, and then click Among Us Google Drawings, this little thing. And each of y'all will have your very own with your name on it. And so to get started, I'm just going to select these. So I'll explain this to you all again later, but to select all of your shapes into one whole shape, you just click the Shift button, you click each shape you made, and then you move it over. So we are going to just practice using the curve tool before we get started. So the curve tool is gives you the ability to draw lines to create shapes. So it's right up here. You'll see where it says line, right next to the select tool, which we'll also be using a lot. If you scroll down, there's the backwards S, that is the curve tool. And you'll know it's there because there's a plus sign ready to go. So every time that you click down, you can create a change in direction of your curve. And then once you get back towards the start of your line, it'll just enclose it, and you can fill it in with any color. You can, using this border color tool beside the fill bucket, choose the border color, and beside the border color tool, there is a border weight one, and you can choose a thickness, and we'll be using all of those tools in creating our Among Us character. So I'm going to get out of this just by clicking the select button. I'm just going to delete that using the delete button on my keyboard. Okay, so let's start with the first shape at the back of the Among Us character because we are layering. So I'm going to start with that backpack shape, and I'm going to click down the first corner, click down the next curve, the next, and close that shape. It doesn't have to be perfect because in the end we'll be able to change what that looks like. So if you click the select button and then you double click your shape, once you have these purple lines, you can change them by dragging the dots and adjust your shape. So don't worry about it being perfect for now. You can change that later. So I'm going to go back to the curve tool. Oops, and I forgot to mention. So this is transparent, this is automatically filled in, but for now we're just going to press on the fill bucket and make it transparent so that we can continue to work on the other layers, and we'll do the color afterwards. So the next step we're going to do is hit the curve tool, and we're going to add the highlighted one. So ignore for now the black outline. We'll add that at the end. We'll add the color at the end. We're just focusing on the two shapes here. So we got that one main shape, and then we're adding the highlighted shape, which is that second lighter tone. Again, make it transparent. And then we're going to start with the body shape. It's okay, you can go over that visor because we're going to layer on top afterwards. And close it. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect. Now we're going to do the highlighted layer on the body. And the visor's next. So going around. I know it looks overwhelming with all those lines, but don't worry for now. So something that might happen to y'all as you're working is you might, let's say you're tracing and you accidentally double click, or the computer automatically does it. When it is like that and the line stops and it's highlighted blue, you're not going to be able to finish the shape. So when it's highlighted blue, you can just press the delete button on your keyboard and it will delete. Or you can just hit select and, oh, it automatically selected. I didn't have to touch it. And you can click delete and just start over clicking the curve tool. Another thing that might happen is, let's say you're really not liking it. You're like, oh, that's really not working out at all. So you're like, I need to start this one over. You can just double click and it'll be stopped and highlighted, and then you can click delete and get back on track. Okay? So now I'm doing the second shade or highlight in the eyes, and then that's the mid-tone, and now I'm going to do the lightest highlight. So now I can go to the next step where I select all of my shapes and move it over to the middle so that we can work on it. But before I do that, I'm going to just make a couple of adjustments. So to get out of the curve tool, again, you use this mouse, the select tool. And if you want to adjust your shapes, you can just double click on them, let the purple line come, and then move them around as you wish. So this little part, and this is also a big part of animators and graphic designers' work, a lot of little movements. So patience and perseverance is very important. Okay, I think I'm ready to go. So I'm going to click the select button, the shift button on my computer and select all these ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shapes. Don't even move the mouse. I did it slightly, but that's okay. And bring it over. If you accidentally bring over the picture, that happens. It's okay. Just click the backwards button, so the undo button, the arrow, and start over. So click the shift button, click all your shapes, 1, 2, 7, move it over. Great. Now we're going to fill in the color. So I'm just going to choose, I think I'm going to do, here's the fill color. I am going to do purple. So what's really cool is they already have it in all these different tones. So you got like a darker purple, a lighter purple, and I'm going to go with that. But let's say that I don't really like that color that much. I wanted to go with the darker purple here, but I didn't love it. So what you can do is go under the color where it says custom. You can click on that plus sign, and you can change it around. Try all these different ones by moving this wherever. You get darker by going over there, lighter by over there. Yeah. So now that I have that one, I'm going to do the lighter highlight there. No, I don't like those. I made this custom one earlier, so I'm going to stick with that. No. I want that, but even lighter. Okay. So now I'm going to make this body one that same darker purple. And this is going to be the lighter tone again. Darker purple again. Lighter tone. And even lighter. So it could be white. It could be just a really light version of that color. And so once you do all the colors, you're going to add in the border like the Among Us characters have. Just going to adjust this one real quick. Okay. So the border, again, you click the select button, you select, and over here, border color, it's already in black. So I'm just going to go to the next one over, which is the thickness of the border. And I'm just going to click. Try that one out. And so I'm doing as you can see here, there's just a border around each of the main shapes. So there's the backpack, there's the body, and then there's the visor. And then there's actually no border around the highlighted tones. So I'm going to click on each of those highlights, and I'm just going to go to border color and click transparent for each of those. All right, and now you're good to go for your next step, which will just be to add accessories. So again, come to class, ask questions in class, and share your screen. I'm so happy to help you. You can also comment on the assignment and ask any questions there. Okay? All right, I'll see y'all soon. Bye-bye.